Hello out there. I'm Klaus Rostel, and I'm here at the Living Games Conference in New York City, and I'm here with Amanda Siepiola. Amanda, tell me a little bit about what do you do?
I'm a second grade teacher in Washington, D.C., and I learned about Larp in Finland last year and in other Nordic countries and met as many people as I could, and now I am using many elements of Larp in my classroom to teach my second graders.
And how does that work, very shortly?
I have found it works well. It's actually been amazing to see kids being more motivated and engaged in the content and coming in the morning and looking at the schedule and asking if they're going to LARP for that day. I've also found kids are learning content faster because they have this internal motivation to know what's going to happen and to interact with each other and to learn more so they can play the game better.
That makes a lot of sense. So, Amanda, if you're going to say something like, you came at this as an outsider. You didn't suddenly have a long LARP career and took it to your profession. You took your profession to LARP, basically. How has that been?
Really exciting. I was searching for something and for years have wondered why we are not allowing kids to play and do what they normally do as children. And I knew that play could be rigorous and a better way to have kids learn rather than sit at a desk all day long, because there are not many grown-ups. And I found when I was setting up scenarios where kids could play, I wasn't fighting with them to get them to do what I wanted them to do. They wanted to do it anyway. So when I went to Finland and went in this classroom and saw kids playing, acting, LARPing, I said, this is what I've been looking for. And how did you learn this, and how can I talk to people who are doing this? And I found people in the Nordic LARP community and jumped right in and of just stealing as much as I can, and have found professionally it's been beneficial for me, and also I like LARPing personally.
That's not too shabby. If you are going to say one sentence of something you're going to take away from the Living Games Conference, what would that be? I know this debate has existed across the Atlantic of different genres of LARP, and what's called what and which one's better for different purposes, blah, blah, blah. And what I'm taking is elements from all the different kinds of genres, and I want to know people from all of the genres and take what I can for what will be useful for education in America to meet our educational aims in a way that's more appropriate for children and engaging. Thank you, Amanda, and thank you for listening.